Hey guys, it's Ben, and this is my new 2023 Triumph Tiger 900 Rally Pro. That is a super long name. I picked up this motorcycle this season so I could do some moto camping. I'm really big into backpacking and some camping, so I'm going to try to maybe combine this hobby of motorcycles in with my backpacking hobby that I have. So we did a few things to the motorcycle. I'm not going to go over everything in this video. Today I'm actually going to go over the cameras that I picked out for our trips. And so I have two different cameras, a new GoPro, a new Insta360 camera, and some new microphones to play around with. And the whole purpose of this video is to take this little back road trip through Greene County, Pennsylvania, where I'm from, and just do some recording and see what we kind of come up with. And here we go. All right. Here we go. So let's go this way. And off we go. All right. So this is my fifth motorcycle, I forget. This is not my first Triumph. I have a Triumph Speed Triple 1200 2022. Bought that last year. And before that, I had a Yamaha FJR 1300, more of a sport touring bike. A lot of fun on that motorcycle, a lot of touring. Took it to Canada, took it to the beach a couple times. Now it's time for something a little bit different. So this motorcycle is going to take me on some camping trips. Don't really have anything planned just yet as to where we're going to go. So let's talk about some of the cameras I got and what I used before. So on all my camping trips, my backpacking trips before, I used a lot of DJI Osmo action cams. I love those little action cams. I think it was like the first or second one they ever came out with. I can't turn there. Okay. And before that, I used to use some Sony action cams, which I really liked. Audio quality was great right out of the camera for like just some backpacking trips. Put that thing on a little monopod or small tripod, take it out with you. It's worked out great. But anyway, this the reason I switched to the Gopro Hero 11 Black, whatever the heck it is, was mainly for the audio. I tried to use my DJI Osmo action cams, and they just couldn't handle the audio. No matter what microphone I used, the thing would just clip like crazy on a motorcycle, whether it was wind noise or the motorcycle or the exhaust. It just could not handle the volume, and you couldn't control it. You could not turn it down. So did some research, and I finally buckled and caved and gave in and switched to a GoPro. It's my first GoPro ever. I've never used any GoPro product in the past. I did some test footage for this trip here, and pretty happy with it. Looks really good. I'm shooting everything today at 30 frames a second. I'll probably switch up to 24 on some actual trips, but today I just kind of wanted to see what kind of sharp footage I'm working with to begin with. And now my other camera is an Insta360 X3. It's the newer version. I have one of the original ones. I used a Insta360. Let's see if I can turn here. And I cannot turn there. Oh, nope, that's not already there. Anyway, I had the original, or one of the original Insta360 1X cameras, and that was fun. Quality was a little, it was neat. It was a really cool toy that I played with, but not really good enough to use for anything, any of my trips or anything, so I never really took it anywhere. So then I seen some video footage of this X3 and it looked very impressive. I'm also shooting that at 30 frames a second, but I will probably drop that down. Let's take this road here. I'll probably drop that down to 24 frames a second as well. And I have some wireless microphones not on my helmet, I have a wireless mic on my backpack, and it is the DJI wireless mic system. I will link the exact one down below in the comment section. I got the one with the 2 microphones set up, but I'm not using the wireless part. It actually records audio straight to the transmitter, so I'm only using it as a recorder right now. It is attached to my backpack to try to get some exhaust noise. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but we're going to give it a try. I want to get the actual exhaust of the motorcycle without all the interference of wind and the baby little microphones on both of these cameras. Inside my helmet, I have another microphone, and off the top of my head, I forget what the heck it was. So I'll link that down in the description below, but I tried several different microphones with this GoPro. It is wired right into the GoPro, and I will link it in the description what that microphone is, but it is by far the best microphone I found for the money. I think I only paid 30-40 bucks for it, and I have some more expensive microphones and just didn't cut it. They would all pop at some point. They just couldn't handle the sound pressure level, and like highway speeds, like this backroad stuff, this is nothing. But if I would be at like highway speed, the other ones would just crap out. They couldn't handle the extra noise. And I do have a nice helmet. It's a pretty quiet helmet, and they still just couldn't handle it. But this microphone never had a problem at all. So I will link that down below. Wish I could remember what it was, but I don't remember what the heck it was. So my plan is with the Insta360 is to mount it a few different places throughout my trip. And I just get some different angles. And every time you move the camera, you can get 2 or 3 different shots out of the same setup, which is really cool. So I looked at a bunch of different motorcycles. I've looked at bigger motorcycles with bigger engines. I've looked at smaller motorcycles with smaller engines and lighter weight. And I kept coming back to this Tiger 900. It's a middleweight adventure bike. It's big enough to do highway miles. It's small enough that if I drop it, I can pick the damn thing back up. And I have dropped it at least twice already. Couple motorcycles there. So I'm going to talk a lot in this video because I'm just basically testing out the microphones, different speeds. This thing does have a quick shifter, but I don't use it a whole lot. It's just kind of still not fully used to it yet. Getting the hang of it. I know it's just, there's nothing really to it, you just use it, but I just haven't gotten into the rhythm of using it all the time yet. But it is definitely very, very convenient. Let's see. North 221. Okay, let's go that way. So the 2 different shots you see right now are the 2 main views that I will be using on my camping trips. I have moto camping trips. I'm not going to do a bunch of different angles on those trips, but I certainly will do some other motovlogs where I use different angles. Today is just about getting the cameras to work right and decide on a frame rate and make sure the mics are all sounding good, and then I'll start having some fun with different camera angles. One thing about this bike that I didn't notice, and I'm not just saying this because you're watching the speedometer, but it is about 5-6 miles. It shows 5-6 miles faster than what I'm actually going. So if you watch the GPS above it, it is actually off. And I've tested against my phone GPS, tested it against, well, my old GPS, and it all reads about 6 miles per hour slower than what it actually is. So it says I'm doing 60, I'm only doing 54. It says 53 right now, I'm only doing 40. Yeah, I'm not good at that. So this bike compared to my other motorcycle, the Speed Triple 1200, that thing is an absolute beast. It is 180 horsepower, 180 horsepower is just, it's insane, it's just nuts. This bike is way more tame at only like 90 some horsepower, and this thing is fun. This is definitely a fun motorcycle. Okay, where am I? Not a clue. Well, let's keep going this way. Williamsburg, 10 miles from Williamsburg. Okay, so we're close. So I'm really hoping the cameras work out. Let me know what you think in the description down below, or the comment section, I mean. Go ahead, let me know if you think the cameras are set up good, the microphones sound good, the audio from the motorcycle is coming from the DJI mic on my backpack, and the headset mic is coming from whatever microphone is listed in the description, plugged straight into the GoPro. And of course the GoPro is on my helmet, that's the helmet cam. And I have that on the super widest view that it has. And the Insta360, I have it set up for however the highest quality setup is, and it is on 30 frames a second. Both cameras are on 30 frames a second. Excuse me. 30 frames a second. I may change it to 24 just because I like that kind of stuff. Let me know what you think. So guys, that's about it. Make this a short video. Let me know what you think. This was just a test, but I'm also going to post a video anyway. I'm heading back to the house to check out the footage and see what I can figure out. But again, the only thing I'm probably going to change is the 30 to 24 frames a second. I don't really do any slow-mo stuff, so I'm not worried about slow motion. And yeah, let me know what you think, and we'll talk to you next time.